Hey class, this is Professor Zilke. So I'm going to make this video real quick so that I can show you the basics of how to get started on our class Canvas. I'm really looking forward to the next semester and getting to know all of you, so let's just jump into things. Some information about me. I am 33. I've been teaching for the past 5 years. I currently live in Long Beach with my husband and my cat Emerson, and our balcony full of plants that I adopted during quarantine and now have completely taken over. Now that you know a little bit about me, let's talk about how to get started with our class Canvas. Now, I'm not going to go over the syllabus just yet. We'll do that during our first meeting, but for now, I'm just going to give you the information that you'll need to know for the first week. The first thing you're going to want to make sure that you know is the day and time of our Zoom meetings, because we are going to be meeting that first week. So underneath this video, you should see 2 dates. The dates of our first block being due and the date of our first Zoom meeting. So make sure that you write those down and you put a reminder for yourself. You'll also want to write down the date of our first block being due and get started as soon as possible. There's going to be a couple of assignments I'm going to have you guys do, so make sure not to leave that to the last minute. When you first log into our class Canvas on your computer, it's going to look like this, and this is going to be our home screen. If you log on through your phone, you're going to want to press the home button so that it will take you to this page, and this is just where you're going to get started. So you can see here there's links to home, grades, announcements, modules, syllabus, Com4Zoom, which is our Zoom function, and then the chat. Some additional information on this page is going to be our course stream. This is just all the information, assignments, announcements, things going on in our course. You can also view the course calendar and the course notifications. And then down here, you're going to see our to-do list. So these are just upcoming assignments that you can keep track of. And then in terms of the content on this page, I start by having a link to our first module, which is where you're going to be completing your block 1. I also have the dates of our first Zoom meeting and our due date for our first block. And then down here, we've got some course navigation information. So our front page is pretty self-explanatory. I just have little links to our semester calendar, important semester information module, our class syllabus, grades, announcements, our Zoom meeting module, which is going to be for when we actually meet on Zoom. And then I have links to our unit modules. So you'll see we have unit 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then under that, I'll just put links to other important information that you guys might find helpful. So if you click on the Unit 1 module, it's going to take you to a page that looks something like this. It might be a little bit different. And then all you're going to be completing is Block 1. And there should be a separation between the blocks, so you'll know when you stop the assignments. And this is how I'm going to be organizing our blocks for the rest of the semester. Now that you have a general idea of how to navigate our course Canvas, I'm going to just give you some general information for the first week of class. As I mentioned in my intro video, it is really important that you attend our first Zoom meeting. It is the policy of the university to drop any students who do not attend that first Zoom meeting. So make sure that you are there and present, and so you don't get dropped from the class. In Block 1, there's going to be an assignment that's going to ask you to download the Remind app on your phone and to join the class Remind with an ad code. So make sure to do this. Also make sure to use the ad code provided. Otherwise, you might be added to another one of my classes, which isn't really helpful. So make sure that you are following the directions, and if you have any questions, you can message me on Remind. One thing that I'm a big proponent of for online teaching and learning is having a block schedule. So this is actually the block schedule that I have for the fall. And what I've done is written down any time that I know that I have to be on Zoom. And I definitely recommend doing that for yourself as well, because it's really easy to lose track of that information. And if you have it all in one place, it's going to make your semester go a lot smoother. Another thing you're going to want to do before the first day of class is to double check your technology and get help before you need it. So IT is going to be chaotic that first week. So if you're going to need help accessing Canvas, logging into your account, you want to do this beforehand. Also double check that your camera and your microphone is working, and if not, have a backup, whether that's your phone or a tablet. It's also really important to prepare yourself mentally for the upcoming semester. Like a lot of you, I didn't really get much of a break over the summer, and it's important to avoid burnout or avoid overextending yourself. So have a plan for how you're going to balance your work and school and personal life now before things get too crazy, because it's really important to have that balance. Finally, know that I'm here to support you, whatever this next semester brings. And this is a photo from this zoo in Malaysia where there was this guinea pig and this turtle that were best friends, and they would share grass, and it was really cute. So anyway, wanted to show that. But that is all for this video. I look forward to seeing you guys in our first Zoom session, and I will talk to you guys soon.